Okay, so today, to deepen that connection with your partner and play with them, we're gonna do a little game. Can you do what I can do? All right. And it is a little bit competitive. There's this element of challenging each other outside of your comfort zone, but you're not like just challenging them and like leaving them in the dark. You are doing it first, you know? So it's the can you do what I can do, because you're doing it and then you're challenging them to get out of their comfort zone and try it too. And you can negotiate a little. I mean, I'll allow that. If it's like, no, I can't do that, but how about I do this? And then the other person says, nah, that's too easy. How about this instead, you know? And you guys can negotiate on the actual price that you want this challenge to be, you know, the intensity of this challenge and what you're willing to do. And that's good because that gives you additional skills in your partnership with each other of negotiating. You know, there's plenty in that. But yeah, this is really meant to be a get out of your comfort zone game, you know, and making it into a game where the other person is helping you get out of your comfort zone by challenging you and even by offering their own creativity of how you can get out of your comfort zone. Like, how about you try this? Come out of your box over here. How about over here? You know, so we're kind of using them as a resource of creativity, but also a resource of challenge and play and fun to get you going, so that coming out of your comfort zone can be a part of a game that you're doing with them and that you're doing this together as an additional bonding exercise. And it kind of shows us the value of competition, okay? Healthy competition. Competition in a trusting, loving, you know, close environment with someone that you're close with. Because, you know, quickly, competition definitely can turn into something that's way too much and overkill and awful. But in the right environment, with the right things present, competition has a lot of benefits. And this kind of shows us those benefits. You know, it brings you to a new level. It levels you up. You know, you're challenging the other person to step their game up a little bit and try something more than they thought they could do. And then they're trying it to kind of, you know, show that to you or do that with you. And so, yeah, this is sort of just us calling awareness to the benefits of this relationship that we have together, even in small, challenging each other kind of ways. Like, this is us making a game of how challenging each other is a great thing, you know, can be a fun thing and brings us to our next level. It always steps us up. And, you know, so we're making a game of it. Plus, there's that negotiation factor, and that's always an option too, right? So you don't have to feel like, oh my God, they're just gonna like destroy me and like make me do all this stuff that I'm really not okay with. Like, no, you got the negotiation factor. You can say, no, I can't do that, but I can do this. You can't just say like a no and have it stop there. It's a negotiation. So there's some communication that we're working on here and negotiating skills that we're working on here. You probably already have those. You know, we've made it through this much of life, but still, it's worth doing together. Sometimes, because someone's your partner, you can intentionally not negotiate. Like, you just kind of say, well, okay, they say, no, I don't want to do that. And you just leave it. You don't like push for more or give that extra challenge of, okay, but how about this? You know, no, but what I could do is this, you know. Sometimes we just kind of back off of each other in the effort of like creating zero conflict. And whatever the person says, we don't continue negotiations. We just like let it lie because we don't want a conflict. But this is, again, another way to, in a game, within the context of some inconsequential game that we're playing, like, show ourselves that, like, no, this can be fun too. The negotiation can be playful. It can be in love, and it can bring an extra level of challenge too, because they're not just going to go with my, no, I don't want to try that. Instead, it's like, no, I don't want to try that, but I am willing to try this. And then they're like, but I don't think that's hard enough. That's kind of a cop-out. Like, how about this instead, you know? And we're just entering into this like trusting, challenging each other kind of activity, and just like showing ourselves that it can be fun and that it does. And you will definitely do some things that you did not think you could do if you're playing this well. You know, if you guys are really challenging each other, you will be like, whoa, I didn't think I could do that, or oh my god, I did, oh my god, can you believe I just stood on my head, or you know. And like, that's the thing, that is the feeling, that's the benefit of partnership, sometimes challenging each other so you can get to those new levels, those new plateaus of like, oh my gosh, I leveled up and I'm no longer where I once was. I like took it to a different place. Yeah. So hopefully that is what you guys get out of this, and enjoy the game.